Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Teague. How are you going to decide between a Land Cruiser and a GX, Toyota or Lexus? Was it not famous hype artist Europe who once famously said, "It's the final countdown, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do." So I'm going to help you decide. This is the 2024 Land Cruiser trim in Heritage Blue with a grayscape roof. This is the 2024 Lexus GX 550 Luxury Plus in Incognito. If you could all help me out with a social experiment here, I'm in Manassas Park, Virginia filming. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. Where are you watching this video from? I want to see how far all over the country, all over the world people are watching. So please write that down in the comment section. Thanks for helping out. Let's start with the basics. Put on the building blocks here. Land Cruiser has 3 trims. It's got the 1958 edition, the Land Cruiser trim, that's the main one, and then the first edition. Step to the side. This one, the GX 550, has Premium, Premium Plus, Luxury, Luxury Plus, and then Overtrail and Overtrail Plus. This is a perfect comparison because both of these are built on the same platform. So we'll walk around the Lexus. Remember, the Lexus is in gray. In Incognito, the Land Cruiser is in blue. We're gonna get a feel inside too, and then we're gonna go section by section. I'm gonna show you the specs, the differences in length, width, cargo volume, wheelbase, interior features. I just picked a few bullet points here. We're gonna cover just about everything. Look at the Land Cruiser here. 2 rows of seats, not 3 rows. Yeah, this is nice in here. I like the brown interior. It's a good look. Remember, this is the middle trim, and I'm comparing it to the highest trim. But we're gonna work around the fact that the trims are not apples to apples. It's kind of hard to do when you got 3 trim levels of one and 6 trim levels of another. Plus, these are the 2 that I had available to me. That also complicates things. But don't worry, we're gonna even things out. Yeah, this is very nice in here. Look at all the off-roading tools. And the screens. As you might expect, the interior of the GX is gonna be a little bit more refined than Land Cruiser. And that's not a knock on Land Cruiser, it's just that's what people would potentially expect when you're getting into a Lexus. It's gonna be more plush, more upscale. Experience amazing is their tagline. Semi-aniline seats here. I see rear temperature, USBs. Here's the view from the back. A lot of properties are gonna be very similar with these 2 vehicles, including some things that you'll see on the inside. But then you'll get features like 3-position memory seats, the power steering wheel, the leg extender, semi-aniline leather seats. How about a dynamic sky panorama roof? So it can be either frosted or it can be clear mode, depending on what your preference is. The screen's gonna be bigger, 14 inches, digital rear view mirror. This is the Luxury Plus, so it's gonna have more bougie features on it that people would expect on the highest upscale trim. What's your first impression here? Lexus GX interior or Toyota Land Cruiser interior? Normally when I do car reviews, I save the pricing and the window stickers for the end, but this time I'm gonna show the pricing so that you can kind of follow along, and I've got my notes that I use to compare because, hey, Peyton Manning practices all week before the big game, right? I practiced, I researched, I know my stuff. So the Land Cruiser starts with the 1958 edition, $55,950. The Land Cruiser trim, this one here, $61,950, and then the first edition is $74,950. So from 55 to 74. You're gonna expect that Lexus is gonna cost more, and it will when you go apples to apples. Yes, absolutely, but it has more bougie features, more luxury, more plushness, we'll call it. So the Premium, $64,250, Premium Plus, $69,250, Luxury, $77,250, Luxury Plus, $81,250, and that includes the delivery in that one too, so that's not exactly apples to apples. You'll add on the Land Cruiser about, I think, probably $1,500 to that as well. And then the Overtrail is going to be $69,250 and $77,250 for the Overtrail Plus. Since they both sit on the same platform, you're going to expect that they're both going to have the same wheelbase. And that's definitely true. The wheelbase is 112.2 for both of them. And you'd expect that the length is going to be about the same too. It's just a smidge longer on the GX. This is Land Cruiser, 196.4 inches. And this one right here is 0.64 longer, 197.0 04. The GX varies just a smidge based on configuration, 75.3 inches to 76.1. A little bit more range here, 75.7 up to 77.8. Time for performance fast facts. How are these different under the hood, under the car? This one right here, the GX has the lifts. This one here, Land Cruiser has the prop rod. Boom. Now, this is where things get loco. All Land Cruisers have the iForce Max, which is the Land Cruiser hybrid. It's the 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with an electric motor in a parallel hybrid system, nickel metal hydride battery. So all hybrid, all iForce Max, 326 horsepower and 465 pounds of torque. Match that with an 8-speed automatic transmission. The GX went next level. This one has the twin turbo 3.4 liter V6. Woo! Matched with a 10-speed automatic transmission, 349 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. This is not hybrid, although Lexus says that a GX hybrid would be coming in the future. Fuel facts. Land Cruiser has a 17.9 gallon fuel tank. GX is better. This one has better gas mileage. GX is worse. 22 in the city, 25 on the highway, 23 combined. The GX fuel tank, boom, driver's side, 21 gallons. This is 15 in the city, 21 on the highway, 17 combined. When you're looking at vehicles in this class, does fuel economy matter? Is that important to you? Leave it in the comments section. I don't know if you're surprised by this, but GX is a heavier vehicle. This one, the Land Cruiser, just over 5,000 pounds. This one could be anywhere between 5,500 and 5,700 pounds for the GX. Both of these vehicles have independent double wishbone suspension in the front and independent 4-link suspension in the back. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, I'd appreciate you clicking subscribe. Let's talk about front ends. This is like giving two artists a picture of an apple and saying, paint it. Two totally different perspectives, might go two totally different directions, including the styling choices with either one. Look what Lexus did. Check out what Toyota did. Do you want a Toyota symbol? Do you want a Lexus badge? With Toyota, we've got the triple beam lights here, daytime running light, and fog lights. Front parking sensors, matte black, lots of squares. So very square up here. I like this choice of the lighter polished look, the metallic look, a little bit of gloss up top. Interesting styling choice. And the turn signal, look, it's vertical. Real interesting. Look here. We've got fender treatments. Here we've got body color. They could all be different based on the trim level that you get. Overtrail and Overtrail Plus are going to look so different from the Luxury Plus. Here, turn signal in the side. Go into the side. Here's the daytime running light. What? Triple beam LED lights. Gloss. Gloss. And then look at the fog lights. They go around to the side. That is super interesting. I see gloss on the bumpers down here. I see some bug stains. Yeah, I was driving it last night and this morning. Had fun too. Here, matte black with the spindle, kind of evolves into that. I see the panoramic view, so you can see, even underneath you can see it. And then this one here, the multi-terrain monitor, you can see underneath it. Look at the side accents here. This is interesting too. Look, no airflow here. So again, engineers took a canvas and they each went crazy in their own special, unique way. Who wins for the front end? Hey everybody, I'm Jeff. Welcome back to the car app, the dating app, Car Time. So we're looking at these profiles here. Which one are you swiping on? Land Cruiser? GX? First of all, let's focus on the turn signals in the back. Land Cruiser has a completely different design than GX, but which one's better? I really like the two-tone grayscape roof over here. I like the rack that's on top. This one has updated or upgraded rails with gloss black. So each trim level is going to have different styling. Each of the 6, each of the 3 is going to have different styling here. Let's go with the GX here. It's boxy, it's rugged, it's beast-like. Has the gloss black accent here and the spoiler that comes out here in black. This is the panoramic roof. This way, plain. Safe travels, friends. Gloss black on the pillars. And then it has, this particular one has power running boards. We'll look at those. And 22-inch wheels. They can be smaller on other trims, but this is what you could get. Auto lock and unlock on the back doors and the front doors. I see grippies, shades, and then turn signal. blind spot indicator, the blind spot monitor. Got the cameras, puddle lamps right there. Pretty cool. Gloss black, gloss black. And down here, got more gloss black. Really interesting design. Power boards. They don't all have this. No, no, no. This has color keyed fenders around the wells. And then we go up here. So now, Land Cruiser. I feel like I'm looking at a twin. A brother, a sister. Are they identical? Are they fraternal? I don't know. So this one has matte black around the back. I see the mud flaps here, mud guards. Same gloss accent piece. This one has the singular roof. Gloss black here. Grab handles. Grab handles. Don't see any shade. Gloss handles. Not color keyed, but gloss black. And 20-inch wheels with the boards here. We're going to look at the window stickers at the end to see what's been upgraded. What's standard. I like those 20-inch wheels there. That's cool. Now compared to the 22, I don't know which way to go. Maybe you can help me out. Gloss black on the mirrors. That looks familiar. This looks familiar. And I see two right there too. Ooh. Matte black around the fenders. Do you like that, or would you rather have the color coded? Who wins for best profile? Was it not famous philosopher Sir Mix-a-Lot who once famously said, "I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a ride walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a square thing in your face, you get sprung." And I think he was talking about the 2024 Land Cruiser and GX when he said that. Does the Land Cruiser back end get your attention? Or do you have your eyes on GX? Either way, both of these offer a really cool feature where you can pop the glass over here, pop the glass over here. You'd think they were the same vehicle. Both of these have power lift gates. That's pretty cool. On the GX though, it's available to get the power lift back with kick. So you could kick it. Kick it. You gotta fight for your right to party. The Land Cruiser back cargo space is gonna be a little bit different from GX because it doesn't have the option to have 3 rows. It just doesn't. 37.5 cubic feet of space behind those second rows, and we can tumble those forward if we want to. Look at this though, boom! 2,400 watts of power. That is strong. Get our microwaves ready, our generators ready. USB-Cs here. And again, even though it doesn't have the 3rd row, you could plug in there and run it to the 2nd row so it has benefit. Or if you're tailgating or camping out here, run your power there. So that is kind of nice. And of course it has the mold for the 3rd row because this is based on GX and GX is based on this. I see tie downs here. By the way, this is a great accessory. You should get a mat, a cargo mat, or you should get an all-weather cargo mat. I think that would be a great idea as well. Here's a little bit of extra storage room. So see, Land Cruiser has benefits, GX has benefits. They're all gonna benefit you because either way, it's a great choice. With the Land Cruiser, we gotta put our hybrid battery somewhere so it raises up the pedestal just a little bit. Maybe it's easier to lift things in because it sits up a little bit higher. You can just kind of shovel it in. Look, it's pretty tall. It's very squared off. I think that's a benefit. But it's really interesting because, again, this is the brother or sister to the Lexus GX. You have for the back of the seat where we can do that, push it forward and tumble it. We can do this one where we tumble it. And now look at the space. Just really interesting how it has the back of the seat, even though there's no 3rd row. Some other things we'll see in the door. This is soft touch here, not soft touch. This is soft touch though, I like that. JBL speakers, 14 I believe. Pretty strong. Bottle openings. Again, both of these vehicles have great room for bottle openings, cup holders, that kind of stuff. So this one, good stackable room. And then it goes whoop, whoop. So you don't have seats, but you do have hybrid components back there. Good storage though. Let's hop on in here. And then look at this. Ooh, that is nice. This is Softex seating. You can get leather seats on the 1st edition. It would be fabric on the 1958, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Seat pocket here, so I like that. This is with the seat a little bit more forward. We're gonna go over here where I got the seat all the way back. A little bit of a hump here, so you would have to straddle, but it works. Definitely works. So this is with the seat all the way back. I'm still good. I'm 5'8", got good headroom as well. See if you like the visibility all the way down in the Land Cruiser. It's very good with window space, very strong. Matter of fact, I would suggest if you don't have backseat passengers, just take those headrests off, then you'll be able to see the whole darn thing. Got the grab handles, the air. Everyone gets grab handles, just like on GX. Nice. Here's our armrest. Ooh, squishy, good room. Bottles, kind of deep actually, so that's kind of cool. And then child safety latches right down there. And right here, you can see them. They're easily accessible, that's for sure. Rear USBs, 12-volt circular, and temperature and air. Land Cruiser, in case you forgot what you're riding in. Land Cruiser. I think the seats are very comfortable. If you've tried it out, leave a comment and let me know what you think about Land Cruiser seating or GX seating. Soft touch, bottle openings. Maybe you can put an old map there just to have it. It's the map, it's the map, it's the map. Sill plates, I like it. So this one goes up, down, it twists, it turns. Very nice. Just doesn't have lumbar support like you would see on a Lexus. And that might be something that you would expect to see. I like the accent piece right here. This right here, nice. It swivels, so it's easy to get air to. This screen is going to be smaller, 12.3-inch screen, Toyota Audio Multimedia, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Real easy to get your dual temperature controls here. And I'm going to tell you, I don't care which one you buy. I don't have a preference. Actually, that's not true. I do have a preference. I like the GX better, but that's for me personally. I like the Land Cruiser a lot also. So it's just one of those things where you have to decide which one you like. USB-Cs, wireless charging. It's funny to see where the wireless charging is here, but the GX has it right there. And then the GX has the opening here, but not like the slider. So look at all these tools though. And to be fair, a lot of these off-roading tools are going to be on the GX Overtrail and Overtrail Plus. So center locking, rear locking differentials, stabilizer bar disconnect, which allows for more travel, more articulation on the trails. You can go through bigger ruts, that kind of thing. Downhill assist control, multi-terrain select, crawl mode, and the modes. My drive modes here are going to be a little bit less, but cool. Schematics, sport, eco, normal. Which one do you like best of those? Land Cruiser has a head-up display, very useful information right there on the windshield, not distracting, so that you can get all the information without having to look down. Speaking of looking down, it's got the driver attention alert. If you're looking over here, well, I guess over here would be fine, but if you're looking down or you slump down in your seat, it'll say driver attention warning or driver inattention alert, look forward, or sit up, cannot see your eyes. So it will watch you to make sure you're distracted or not. The controls are really easy to figure out and use. This is what crawl mode looks like. It's low speed cruise control, and you can adjust it using your mode select. So we can choose different speeds. You focus on the steering, the car goes forward and backward at different speeds, different low speeds for you that you might want. I'm going to change that to multi-terrain select now, and you can choose auto mode. That picks the best grip for the best terrain for you. You can do sand mode, mud mode, or rock mode. On this screen right here, 12.3-inch, we can change different pieces of information. You can do some settings here, messages, blank, driving support. Here you can do fuel economy. It's not going to be very good because I'm just sitting here burning fuel. Adaptive cruise mode, navigation, compass. Who doesn't want a compass? Sirius XM, drive info, trip A, trip B, tire pressure. Oh, and your traction monitor. We saw that on GX. It's there. And then we've got pitch and roll also. So a lot of similarities between these two vehicles. Trailer brake guide. And then we could do over here. So you can switch different pieces of information. It goes all the way across the full 12.3 inches, which is cool. You can do your radio here. It's on watercolors. Nice. I just wanna stop. Oh, I wish it was shake it off. Shake it off, Set up your profiles. Climate. You can do your front, your rear climate. Different options. So that's for eco and de-icer. That helps you be more efficient with your air, use less energy. 19.2, I can't talk. Here we go. What else do we have? Off-roading information. We're gonna see that screen again, boom! This looks like a GX right there. We'll see that, sure we will. All right, vehicle alerts that it might have. And then Toyota East Coast is the primary driver. You can set up your sound and media. You could do this on the GX as well. The system voice, if you want it louder or softer, that's the commands that she gives you. Driving assist. Do you want surround sound? You could do your tuning. They need to adjust this. There we go. Now we got good JBL sound. 14 speakers. And then vehicle customize. So we can do lights. That one doesn't go. Oh, it does go. Just a little bit more. Illumination. So that's the brightness. This one does not have the thematic ambient lighting like you'll see in some of the GXs. Not comparing to say one is better, just comparing to show what they have or don't have. Climate, okay, and utility. So those are some things. This has, oh, I love it, the digital rear view mirror, love it. You could look this way or you could see this, a clear view. It's great on the highway. That is not a sunglass holder. The doors. So this moonroof on the Lexus GX, that panoramic dynamic sky, that doesn't open. It goes from frost, to clear mode, but this one goes open all the way. So I like that. Multiple microphones. I see them here. I see them right here. Can do, like I said, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, there's the slider, and lots of voice commands, over-the-air updates, and that's the Land Cruiser. Here on the Lexus, pop the glass, put stuff in. Big LED light bar all the way across, LED tail lights, and then this one right here is 7,600 pound tow capacity. It could go from 7,600 all the way to just a little bit over 9,000 for tow capacity. Let's look at the kick sensor. Just like that. Kick it. Whoosh. Cobra Kai should have used this for their training. This trim has the rear parking sensors as well. Here's the taillight design. And then in the cargo area, I've got third row seats. You will not get that in the Land Cruiser. Land Cruiser just has 2 rows. This particular one has power seats for the third row. You can operate those from the front or the back. When I say the front, I mean the second row in front of those seats. Now this cargo space is not very big. It's just about 10 cubic feet, maybe a little bit more behind there. So I might make some adjustments to putting one of them down. Putting this one down, and we could see the seat bottom here. The seat bottom retracts when that folds down. So we can do this, and then we'll see it's got rear USBs, rear cup holders, tie downs. Yep, sure does. You can put a tonneau cover right between here to there. Child latches. That is for pushing the second row forward. All in all, 400 watts of power. So that's a good amount of space, 40 cubic feet behind the second row. This particular one has 21 Lexus speakers. The Land Cruiser is going to get 14 JBL speakers if you want that. Sunshades there, Pendaflex folders, rear heated seats, rear temperatures, USB-Cs. I like that. The second row can tumble forward, and then we can get to this. This has 37 inches of rear seat legroom. When I say rear, I mean third row. That is super strong. And then we can take these right here and put these seats down by power. Not every trim level has this. See that retraction there? I want a traction. Sal from Howard Stern Show said, I want traction. I want traction. I want a traction. I think one of the drawbacks of this one here is that you cannot slide the second row forward and backward. It's fixed, but you can move the back of the seat. So I could easily move this a little bit more forward. Again, I still have room, still got room here, and I'm gonna pull that lever and that would go forward. When I have those seats tumbled forward in the third row down, 76 cubic feet of space. Look at that. It's very boxy, very tall, so really good storage area based on how the Lexus engineers designed this. You could stack up, and we'll show around here too so you can see the room, the stackability. A lot of things you can do when you've got a third row. This is what Lexus chose to do. Lexus features here. Nice wood trim, soft touch there, soft touch here, sunshade, and then the grippy handles. Here we go. Look at the visibility here. All the way down. It's very good. Big windows, including the back panel. That is nice. So you can slide. If you're getting to the third row, you can slide. I don't think that's ever been moved. It is so tight. Oh yeah, I don't think anybody's ever done that. And then you can go right between here, or you can tumble the seat forward and go through that way. See where the rear air is though? Goes up top, up top. Everybody's got a grab handle or two. That's pretty amazing. As we showed, heated seats, tweak the temperature, got the fan speed back here to really make it blow, and the USBs as well. Push this button right here, and we're gonna cloud it up. That way it stays cooler, but you still get light to the back. This way you can see, especially at nighttime, that would be cool. It's not crystal clear, but it's clear enough where you can see what's above you. I'd like it looking at the stars and the moon and the night sky. That would be good for me in North Carolina. Bottle openings are good. Nice trim there. Here's the glove box. Oh, okay. Okay. Look at this. Ba-boom, ba-boom. We've got thematic ambient lighting, so that'll show here, here, in the doors, down below, and in the doors in the second row. Two-way lumbar support here. Again, not every trim level is going to have all of these features like this Luxury Plus. We're really just showing around, and we're showing what it could do. Same thing with the Land Cruiser trim. There'll be 3 trim levels instead of 6, and that one's going to have maybe more, maybe less. That'll be the middle trim though. Cool box. I like that. You can even hear it starting right now. I feel the air blowing. Woo! Wireless charging here. We can shut this and we can open it. So then you can do halfway, one way. Full-time 4-wheel drive. It has center locking differential, electronic parking brake and brake hold, and then 12-volt circular. This is a weird thing because it's nothing, and you might push it, but you'll never get it to open. You'll never get it to do anything. That's unusual. 2 USB-Cs, tow haul mode. Here's the trailer brake down there, and the camera. How about that camera view there? So we can look at this view here. We can look at a little bit underneath type view. Also, we can do cornering view, view under the vehicle. Yeah, we want to do that. The 3D park display, park assist distance. Beep, 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 beep. You can also do the vehicle body color. So I'd want to do Nori Green Pearl, I think. That could be Nightfall Mica. Put it in reverse. See what we got going on here. See, it's Nori Green Pearl now. Very cool. And then we can put it in forward, and you could see in front of you as you're moving up to a short distance and speed. This has the 10-inch head-up display. Can show you different pieces of information. I've used it for navigation. You can see audio, your safety features, and the speed and what gear you're in. Here are the different drive modes. A lot of them in this particular one. Other ones won't have all of this, but we've got eco mode, comfort mode, normal mode. Sport S and Sport S Plus are really cool. Red and blue together with some pink. Driver attention alert and traffic jam assist. And then we can go through different pieces of information about our vehicle here. Turbo gauge, G-force, nothing. Fuel economy, eco indicator, driving support. So it's customizable. There are things you can do right here on your 12.3 inch screen. This one just has a ton of information and you gotta hunt around for it. You can do your wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You could do navigation. Look under this one. When you get to vehicle, you can do seat controls, massage, can do different. Ooh, I feel it. I'm gonna keep that on while I'm filming. I like that one. We'll do lower body. And then you can do that for driver and passenger side. Driving assist. All these safety features are off. Now they're on. If they're in blue, that means they're on. I want proactive driving assist on. I want my blind spot, my rear camera detection, of course. So look at all this. So much information that you can customize. And that's one thing that Lexus has been really good about with their pitch and roll meter. I like that. Yes, it's going to ask me for a code. This isn't my car. I can't do that. Tire pressure. Any vehicle alerts. So that's under vehicle. You can do vehicle customize. Head-up display. How do you want to adjust it? Meter. Lights. Illumination. This is the thematic right here. Afterglow. And it'll show up in that color there. I've got a video that I did that shows the nighttime, so that could be something you could do. You could also choose custom mode, and then the little color wheel comes up. I call it a color wheel. It's not a wheel design. We know. Door controls. Boarding and exit. I want the seat to slide. Oh, wait. Then I guess I should push that. I want the steering column to tilt and telescope. Excellent. Custom drive mode, so you can customize on those criteria what you're looking for. Climate, tire pressure, a lot to do. You can have the manual dimmer, or you can have the digital rear view mirror, home link, and then up here we've got the shade for that panoramic roof, and that's clear versus frosted. Okay, that's the interior for GX. I'm going to start with the window sticker for the Toyota so you can see what the Land Cruiser has on it. Smoky blue. Remember, it can be 1958 edition, this Land Cruiser like you see here, or the first edition. Only 5,000 first editions will be made. And they're pumping out early on in production. So here's the fuel mileage. That's going to be better than the GX. Power's a little bit less than the GX. 326 horsepower, 465 pound-feet of torque. Just stop the video if you want to learn a little bit more about it. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. The Heritage Grille. That looks so cool on there. 2400 watt AC inverter. Inverter, I can't say that. Heated and cooled seats. I like that a lot. Very nice, very nice. So this one adds 20-inch alloy wheels. That's pretty cool. Normally on this trim, it has 18-inch wheels. Two-tone roof. That one has a price, but also a great look to it. The premium package, I'm going to do a separate video on this one for Toyota Jeff Reviews, so you can see everything that's in it. It's huge. And then ball mount, carpet mat, carpet floor mats, the cargo mat, illuminated door seals, roof rack, wheel locks. Boom, boom, boom. This one goes to $71,829 after delivery. Ooh, look at this one right here. The 550 Luxury Plus Incognito. Incognito. You know, Despacito. 349 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque. Triple beam headlights. I like those. The Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0. Connected technologies. Got to look at these connected technologies for both vehicles. They're pretty comprehensive. Give you a lot of features. 22-inch alloy wheels. 21 Mark Levinson speakers. Very nice. The semi-aniline leather. I like that. I like the kick sensor in the back a lot. The parking assist with the auto braking and rear pedestrian detection. Yes. Now this one has a lot of upgrades also. $79,900. This is the highest one. Remember, you can get them in the low 60s. Also, you can get the Land Cruiser starting at $55,950 plus delivery. Here we go. Digital key, tonneau cover, head-up display, traffic jam assist, cold area package. Nice. Headlamp washers, windshield wiper deicer, heated second row captain chairs, roof rail crossbars, key glove, ball mount. Woo! This one comes to $83,240 plus delivery, $84,590. Thanks for watching, everybody. Which one is your favorite? GX? Maybe the Land Cruiser? Can't wait to find out what comments you leave to see what's important to you. Maybe some of those features you're like, yeah, that's cool, but I don't need that. I don't want that. Or maybe there's some must-haves where you're like, this is on the Land Cruiser, but not on the GX. I have to have the Land Cruiser. Or I don't want to spend that much. I want to spend this much. So maybe go with one of the 6 trim levels for the GX, 3 trim levels for the Land Cruiser. I don't know. Can't wait to find out the comments. All right. I'm at Toyota Jeff Reviews, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. And I'm at Auto Jeff Reviews, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. I'll see you there. Be sure to check out 2024 Land Cruiser playlist. Also, on the Auto Jeff Reviews channel, I've got a Lexus GX 550 for the 2024, a growing library. We've got lots of videos on that one. So go to Auto Jeff Reviews, look up the GX 550 or the Lexus playlist, and then be sure to check out the 2024 Land Cruiser playlist. Thanks for being here, and hit and subscribe. Bye.